Welcome back to Moose and Loose. In today's top stories, we've got Justin Trudeau desperately trying to get more voters. He's pulling all the stunts out, whether it's a barbecue or it's jumping on stage. We've got Jagmeet Singh holding a watermelon. We've got strong words from Pierre Poilievre, which is absolutely breaking the left. They're having meltdowns over it. So let's jump into this. So let's start off with this clown, Jagmeet Singh. So he just had one of these press conferences in front of a Loblaws. Now he's in front of a Freshco. If we take a quick look here, Freshco is this one. So this is under Sobeys. So before he was in front of a superstore, and I think he was in front of one of these other grocery stores. But the one company he hasn't been standing in front of is Metro. Convenient that his brother is a lobbyist for Metro.
So we just went grocery shopping, and like Lilo was saying, when you go in to the grocery store, it feels every time you go in, you're so worried about how much things are going to cost. Because every time,
oh please, you're not worried, Jagmeet. You make so much money.
every time you go in, it feels like things cost more, and you're right, they do. We just went in. I'm going to pull up my receipt now. We just went in and bought 3 items. For 3 items, our total came to over $35 just for 3 items. We got a watermelon, staple for the summer. You think summertime, we're gonna eat a watermelon. Watermelon cost $9. We got all
$9. They cost $17 where I live on Vancouver Island.
also some tomatoes, just a regular kind of bunch of tomatoes, $8 for these tomatoes. And then
Those tomatoes used to cost like $3. The prices are out of control.
one of the staples for a lot of people, it's okay, we can let it go. We'll get it afterwards. One of the staples is olive oil. Olive oil right now, this costs $18 for the olive oil. I mean, these are astronomical prices. This is tough. And this is just one day. Families are gonna have to grocery shop regularly every week. They're going in and they're feeling like, how do I buy enough food for my family? And a lot of people are making tough choices. They're saying, you know what, maybe I can't have that family gathering that we normally have. Maybe I can't have that barbecue. It's just gonna cost too much. The fact
It's more likely I can't afford food, so I'm going to eat twice instead of 3 times per day. That's really what's going on. There's like a third of Canadians skipping meals. And Captain Golden Pension here could actually do something about it, but he's pretending he doesn't have the power to.
that people in Canada, people in Winnipeg, are having to make decisions where they don't have gatherings, where they don't get those special treats, they don't have those special gatherings because they can't afford their groceries is a problem. And it's a problem because, as Leela mentioned, corporate greed is driving up the cost of food. When you go in and buy groceries and you see you're buying less and less and paying more and more, at the other side of that are CEOs making record profits. These corporate grocery stores are making more money than they've ever made before. And that is because Liberals and Conservatives have written the rules to stack the decks in their favor. So
I noticed this, Jagmeet keeps trying to wrap up the Liberals and the Conservatives together when really he's propping up the government. Didn't the Liberals give like $14 million to Loblaws for freezers or something during the World event? We're not even going to go down that rabbit hole right now.
They're making off like bandits, but people are paying the price. People are hurting. So we want to change the rules. While Justin Trudeau has been in power for a long time, he's seen corporate grocery stores make these record profits and rip you off for 2 years where food inflation outpaced general inflation. He really did nothing. We were the ones pushing.
Really, Jagmeet? He did nothing. You've done nothing but support Justin Trudeau. This guy is such a joker.
Say we've got to change this. We've got to take this on. And Pierre Poilievre wants to pour fuel on the fire. He wants to let these corporations rip you off even more. None of that's going to help you. So what we're saying is, here are some concrete things we can do to change the rules to help out people. Our proposal is this. Let's force these corporate grocery stores to lower the price of essential items, and if they don't, impose a price cap. Let's stop the corporate giveaways. Liberals and Conservatives have given away billions of dollars to large corporations like these corporate.
He does it again, but no, it was. Jagmeet, you're supporting Trudeau. So that's basically all he has to say. He gets asked a couple of questions, one being local small grocery stores, and he says that this will have nothing to do with them, and then he just reiterates the put a price cap. That's all he literally has to say is put a price cap. Basically, thanks for nothing, Jagmeet. Moving on here, we've got Justin Trudeau at a barbecue. He's showing us how to grill corn, and he's meeting up with Chrystia Freeland, Anita Nand, and Ikra Khalid. Now, we do have footage of this disaster in the making here. I bet you this is the first time Trudeau has ever grilled corn. The guy does doesn't he know how to use tongs? Look at him.
Mr. How are you today, sir? Doing very, very well. Happy to be here with you. Happy to be celebrating. Are you making something for me, sir? Would you like some
Yeah, just it.
Okay.
I love the corn. Excuse me.
Beautiful piece of corn. Yeah, Mr. Prime Minister. Good to see you.
He's like, he has to show everyone he can use the tongs. Look, guys. Oh, I can lift it up, guys.
Give me some space. Hey, give me some room.
Justin, can I get a photo?
Look at this first chance he gets. He's like, oh yeah, let's go take a photo.
Justin, can I get a photo?
That way, it's going to be lighter, okay? I can't go that way again. Yeah.
So that photo I just showed you, this is basically where this is from, or this moment here. So he has Freeland there. He's going to keep Freeland next to him until he replaces her. He's just going to keep that facade going.
Back up. Sir, I told you to back up. Hey, back up. Barbecue is hot. Back up. How do we get through here?
Why would you want a photo with this guy? It's beyond me. Someone just said thank you for everything you do. Really? Destroy our country? That's what you're thanking for? When Trudeau gets voted out, it's going to be an amazing day because he's going to have to just soak in that defeat and live with it day after day after day. And that narcissist will not be able to handle it. He will just be stewing in that defeat for months. These people are nuts. They're like arguing about already getting photos. He loves a good photo op. Yeah, shake some kids' hands. We go to the comments here. It says, imported voters, the only place he feels safe. Trudy there with her relatives. Doesn't care about true Canadians. Canadians who actually contribute to the economy. What an embarrassment. Why isn't he dancing? And we've got another one here. He's just making a full tour trying to get as many voters as possible. A great time with Chrystia Freeland and the team at the Fiesta Extravaganza Filipino Festival. The Filipino community here really knows how to throw a party. Thanks for the warm welcome.
Hey, mabuhay! Good to see you guys. All right, thank you. Hi there. Oh, thank you. So what's your
Like, who would want that photo with Chrystia Freeland and Trudeau?
name?
Vera.
Oh, please.
I'm a nurse, you know.
Thank you for everything.
This is so fake. He's such an actor. Just look at that again.
Name?
Vera.
Oh, please.
I'm a nurse, you know.
Thank you for everything.
A nurse, you know.
Thank you for everything.
A registered nurse. Oh, it's
Thank you for all your help. Yeah, I know, right? Isn't she the best? Okay. Lots of new customers, lots of people in for dental care. All right, big smiles. Okay, I'll come in.
This is the fakest guy ever. Like, it's just so bad. What? It's so desperate and painful to watch. He's just cringe. He's 24/7 cringe. Such a bloviating narcissist. Phony as a $3 bill. Name the names, Trudy. Resign and call elections, clown. My God, you invade people's spaces. Now, if you thought the cringe was already maxed out, you're in luck. I got more cringe. Gets even more cringe worthy. So posted on Justin Trudeau's ego here. This is posted quite a few places, but he had the best caption. This evening, I flew my enormous private jet to Toronto on the taxpayer's dime. I'm desperate to change the narrative from my divisive rhetoric, which helped lead to an assassination attempt. Watch as I have people clap, smile, and chant my name to make myself look good. While Trudeau has been the main force of pushing the woke left narrative in Canada, who knows if that really affected what happened in America. They have quite a heavy presence of woke down there themselves. But basically, Trudeau is at this event here where he shows up to a bunch of Indian dancers. This is so cringe. They're all chanting Trudeau. Like, this is so cringe. How much did you pay them, Trudeau? How much did you pay them for this video? He loves this. He loves walking on stage. Look at that. Throws his arms open. Yeah, I'm the man. He just goes in for the hug. Brother, come here. Oh, look at this. He's got like a cameraman, 2 videographers. Oh, there's another videographer over there. There's 3. And they're all chanting Trudeau. This is so cringe. Ugh. I got nothing else to say. This is appalling cringe. Nobody in the audience again, toast. Yeah, it's funny. If you look, there is no one in the audience here. Right here. Just like at the NATO summit, there's nobody in the crowd. This might have been a dress rehearsal or whatever, who knows, but it's just the whole thing is cringe. Everything about him is so gross. What, no paint or clothes this time? No dancing? He can only attend empty venues in his own country. What a tool. Sick of this man's hugs. He's so fake. Even putting on his big boy bulge jeans to look cool. In an empty stadium, another empty room. Such a weak little man, yeah. So let's do a little update now from the attack on Donald Trump at the rally. So yesterday I showed this woman, Dr. Karen Pender, posted this on Twitter, damn, so close, too bad, talking about Donald Trump not getting shot in the head. So she's a UBC medical school doctor. And so John Rustad posted this, the conservative BC leader. This is so disappointing to see from a University of British Columbia professor. No classroom in this province should have room for this kind of radicalism. This isn't about left or right, it's about right and wrong. Exactly. I'm not sure if you guys are aware, but like in Mexico, they had like a whole bunch, like 12 or 15 of their candidates running for the country leadership, like taken out, like a whole bunch of them. The cartels just take out everybody who actually would push back against them. Like, you can't have that kind of stuff in a country. Well, we got an update here. So posted on Global BC, University of British Columbia is investigating this post, which is posted shortly after former President Donald Trump was injured in the shooting. We also had this woman here, Show Jacobs, says, when 4 inches really matters. Pierre, she works for the University of Guelph, says associate professor, Department of Management. So another thing that's really blowing up here in Canada is Pierre Poilievre's response to this. He put out a tweet, which we can see here, and it says, I condemn in the strongest terms the attempted murder of former President Trump today. I'm relieved he is safe. My prayers are with the innocent people harmed or killed by this heinous act. I am also happy that the suspected shooter is dead. Democracy must prevail. So the left is having a meltdown because of this line here. I'm also happy that the suspected shooter is dead. Yeah, I'm happy too. I don't know why the left, like, why would you want someone running around killing more people? Yeah, I'd be really happy too that they put a couple shots in that guy and he was done. Because he already took 9 shots and he already put one right through a dad's head who was protecting his kids at the rally. So if you get more of the details, he dove over his kids, he took one to the head, he died. Sure, he could have reworded it or whatever, it doesn't matter. People are so used to prime ministers and presidents with the flowery language, with just such the scripted language. When Pierre Poilievre writes this is clearly his tweet. He didn't have some staffer write this. This is his words. It's strong words. He's a strong man who's laying it out straight. I don't want a prime minister that's weak. We already have that. It's Justin Trudeau. I completely agree with this. We don't need rampant gunmen running around taking out 35 people. I'm happy that the Secret Service, the Homeland Security took the guy out. But the problem is, it seems like they hesitated. Basically, there's a couple of guys posted on the other roofs with mounted sniper rifles that were looking right at the guy. Based on some of the other people's comments, people who are ex-cops or military, whatever, said he was like looking out of the scope, looking through. It's like they lost vision of him through the scope. Regardless, from the other video I showed yesterday, as well as this one here I'm about to show you, they knew this guy was up there for 3 minutes crawling around with that weapon, and they told police and stuff. The police climbed up there. They took a look at him, said, you know, what are you doing? The guy turned around, pointed his rifle at them, and the cops kind of ducked out of there. But really, if the cops just went up there with, you know, guns blazing, locked on the guy, and he started to turn around, they could have just taken him out, and that, you know, the father wouldn't have been killed and the other 2 people wouldn't have been injured. The whole situation is a little bit suspect how bad the security is.
He was doing the job. I wouldn't even be doing this. I get some beautiful places to go to the ocean, the Mediterranean.
Look, they're all pointing.
The Atlantic, maybe the Pacific.
Yeah, someone's on top of the roof. Look. There he is right there. Right there, see him? He's laying down. See him?
Yeah, he's laying down.
Oh, it's us. It's up before. Instead, I'm here with you fighting like hell to get a Senate.
What's happening?
And to make sure we take back the White House, because if we do, we're going to make America better than other people. We're going to make it.
Yeah, look,
And it's
there he
not
is.
easy, because we have millions and millions of people in our country that shouldn't be here. Dangerous people, criminals. We have criminals. We have drug dealers. We have people that should not be here. And it's much tougher than it happens.
This is insane. You got normal everyday people calling this guy out. Like, if it's clear he's got a rifle up there, the cops should have just taken him out immediately. Is ridiculous. It's just sad that that life could have been spared if someone had actually acted and did their job. As Ian Carroll says here, I don't know if you guys follow him on TikTok, he blows up conspiracies, he opens things wide open. It's starting to look less like incompetence and more like something else. Yeah, whether you like Biden, whether you like Trump, it doesn't matter. Let's just look at the facts. We've got Donald Trump was gaining support. Then they tried to do the legal process and get him in jail and all the felonies and all that stuff. It didn't work. And they're like, uh-oh, what do we do? Okay, well, he's going to have a debate with Biden, and Biden's good at debates. He'll take him down, right? Biden completely fumbles at the debate, just absolutely tanks. And now his donors, his supporters, all the people, you know, paying the bills for Biden there, it doesn't look too good for him now. Soon after his debate fumble, you have this happen. It kind of looks like plan A and B didn't work. I guess go to plan C. I don't know, just saying it's a little bit suspicious. And I would say the same thing if it was the other way around against Biden. It's just a little too suspicious that all these things are falling into place. The Secret Service not acting. There's snipers on the roof not taking the shot when they're looking. There's literally two of them looking right at the guy. Cop climbs up there, doesn't take the shot. You've got people in the crowd pointing out for 3 minutes straight. I don't know. I wasn't there. I'm just, as someone looking at it, this looks very suspicious. I get that people don't like Trump, but do you really want America or Canada or any other Western country to turn into like Mexico? These people are all convinced 100% inside job. What I find really sad too is a lot of the comments from lefties in America, they keep saying like, oh, this is a staged thing, this is staged. But it's like someone took a shot right to the head and died. Like, that's not staged. I've been doing a lot of digging, and it appears here that the shot came through and hit the teleprompter. It clipped the corner of it, and some of the shrapnel is what came by and hit Trump's ear. So maybe the bullet deflected, and then that's what hit the guy in the crowd, or maybe it was one of the other ones, like 9 shots. But people are wondering, like, well, why isn't there a hole or this or that? Well, it appears, and this guy's pointed out here, the teleprompter still worked, but the corner of it is gone, and these things are made of metal, and they're really sturdy. So moving on, we got this post here. We've got drag queens doing story time reading for kids in Nova Scotia. There's some things kids don't need to see until they grow up. In my opinion, this is one of them. I wasn't someone who was scared of clowns as a kid, but I tell you, this is much more frightening. There's something very wrong with this. Let me know what you guys think down below. Jumping into my group here, let's see what memes we've got today. Oh, we've got this post here. Yeah, this is some photos from what I just showed you guys. Yeah, just Trudeau. He loves to get all his stuff. Yeah, let me shake some people's hands and get all those votes for the 1 million people I just brought in last year. This post here, it says, I would say such a tweet is absolutely paid. No way there is someone with a brain would write this about Freeland. It says, we will never be able to repay this woman for everything she's done for Canada. From standing up to Trump on NAFTA, to managing our economy during the pandemic, to preserving Canada's AAA credit rating, to $10 a day childcare, to historic health care, housing funding, and more, Freeland has proved to be one of PM Trudeau's most effective ministers, period. I bet she's paying them to try to keep her job. This is embarrassing. Globe and Mail. Get out of here, woke. Should have never been put in as government. Liberals or NDP should definitely be arrested. Them, trust the experts. The experts.
There's a lot of inclusion in Canada, and it is true. But the thing is, Canadians themselves are excluded from this inclusion, and they struggle to get jobs because it seems that if you're not, for example, Indian or a person of color, it's hard to nail a job because they're trying to include people, but they're also excluding themselves. So, I don't know.
This is very true. If you have kids and you're Canadian, good luck. Your kids aren't going to be able to get a job because all those low-wage jobs are being taken by all the people coming in from India. And it's bringing down wages in Canada. Wage growth is going down. The wages in Canada haven't grown in a long time in Canada. Meanwhile, in America, they keep going up, skyrocketing. The delta between Canadian and American wages is something like $18,000 more now in America. When you're almost done picking teams in gym class. How did his net worth grow in 2 years? That is between 2020 and 2022, from around 10 million to 385 million on an annual salary of $371,000, as published by Forbes magazine. Well-connected friends, approving policies that make those friends really rich, getting kickbacks, something like that. Stocks in Pfizer will likely contribute a lot to his... Scientists warn that the Earth could run out of conspiracy theories by 2025 if they keep coming true at the current rate. So we got this post here. It says, delivering in Ontario, I found a warning sign for you. You zoom in on it. There's a moose on the loose. Hit me with another drinky poo, Randy. Yeah, if you didn't see that video on my second channel, Elizabeth May just like lost her marbles, just went on a full-blown rant. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about, well, all of this. Pierre Poilievre's remarks saying he's happy that the shooter's down. I mean, do we want people like that running around society just taking people out, or should we be happy that he didn't take out 6, 7, 8 more people? It's already sad enough that that guy took out an innocent man, and now that family doesn't have that father. Also, let me know what you think about Trudeau pandering to the Indian, the Filipinos. He's just trying to just get as much support as possible. It's not going to work. His fake acting, like he was with that Filipino lady, he's like, oh yeah, I love you so much. Like, it's just so fake and it's garbage and cringe. It's so hard to watch. Let me know what you guys think down below. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. We're going to keep fighting for freedom, and I'll see you guys in the next one.